chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't pretend I ever found my way. I've made my healthy share of fair mistakes, still learning to give and the take. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my life, but I think I changed my mind. Yeah, I think I changed my mind. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't profess I've got it figured out. I know I'm only getting started now, still learning the ups and the downs. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my life, but I think I changed my mind. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. Chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. Growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't pretend I ever found my way. I've made my healthy share of fair mistakes, still learning to give and the take. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my life, but I think I changed my mind. Yeah, I think I changed my mind. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't profess I've got it figured out. I know I'm only getting started now, still learning the ups and the downs. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my
Hello everybody, welcome Happy Thursday. I'm happy that you are all here with me this evening. Hello, Penny. Hello, Denise. Hello, Not Afraid of Color. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Shirley. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. Hello, hello. So good to see everybody here. I'm here holding down the fort here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If any of you are at Simon Says Stamp Create, hello. My fearless team is there, Heather and Jessica, our director of operations and our creative director. They are doing all sorts of make and takes, I believe, right now. And also, I'm kind of there in cardboard form. So if you are at Create, say hello to the gals there. I'm sure that they would love to see you. So hello, Kate. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Linda down the road. Hello, Heather. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we are going to get started. We have a jam-packed live tonight. We are going to be talking about shining, shimmering color, as well as different markers that we carry, how to use them. My nose is itchy. How to use them in the really cool different technique that we're going to be doing tonight. Yes, in cardboard form, yes. So let's head down to the table and let's talk about metallics and markers real quick, okay? So first and foremost, let me clean off my desk here. I was spraying earlier and there is stuff everywhere. Hello, Luann. Hello, hello. There is stuff all over. So let me grab my squeaky clean. Which one do I want to use today? Let's use the Home again, because this smells like beautiful floral. And yes, you can use squeaky clean to clean your table, your desk, your toilet, whatever you want to clean it with. Okay. Is everybody having a good Thursday so far? I love getting a good squeaky cleaning of my mat before I get started. Look at how it cleans that up. I don't know what that is, but there was a lot of gunk and mess on my mat. I mean, this mat has been through it, so it has seen a lot of lives and a lot of projects. Oh, yes. All right. So, first things first, we are going to talk about the metallic pens that we carry here at Brutus Monroe, because we're going to be using metallics tonight, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. So, how to use Chroma Pastel Paper Glaze. How do you use it? I'm not sure what you mean. We've used it a couple of times. Okay, so the first pens we're going to talk about. Oh, and I should also mention there is a bundle. There is a shining, shimmering bundle that's available tonight. We only have 6 of them, unfortunately, but it includes all the pens that I'm using tonight, as well as some Raven paper to get you started. So the first pen is the DecoBrush pen that we're going to talk about. Let's zoom in a little bit. So this pen is a brush nibbed pen, and it flows absolutely beautifully, and the color is spectacular. So in the bundle, you will get the metallic light green. You'll also receive this beautiful, beautiful metallic pink. So these are 2 of the colors you'll receive in the set. Then you're also going to receive a full set of these metallic markers from Colorista. They are also beautiful. They do not have like a brush nib, but they do have a bullet tip. We're going to use, the reason I'm showing you these is we're going to use all of these tonight in the card that I make in one way, shape, or form. So see how those are a bullet tip? And then last but not least, the last one that we are going to be using, last ones, I guess, are the new jelly rolls. So I want to tell you the difference between these two jelly rolls. So the first one is the jelly roll, and these are so cool because they click instead of this part going over here. So we have the jelly roll. These ones are the metallics. So we have first this beautiful pink, then we have a green, and then we have a blue. Okay. And then we have, these ones are the Stardust, I believe is what they are called. And I love these so very much, so much that I just threw it across the room, because these ones just apply glitter. So these just apply glitter in the spots that you want glitter. So look at this. Can you see that glitter? Hold on, I'll show you close up in a second. Because I'm going to show you how we're going to use this on our card that we're making. So I know it doesn't look like much now, but let me show you. Do you see that glitter? It is the best way to add glitter to your cards. And it dries perfectly. Okay, so those are all the markers that you receive in the bundle tonight. Now, you can purchase them individually if you would like. I would say get yourself the bundle so you get all of them, because that's what, you know, that's what we're up to tonight. So, all right. So first and foremost, we are going to take our card here, or excuse me, our stamp here. This is the With Thorns stamp. Whoops. And it stuck right to that puppy. And we're going to grab ourselves a piece of Raven cardstock, okay? So we do need some Raven cardstock to get started. And I'm trying to find... Oh, here's the pieces I cut earlier. And we want to make sure that we put this in a spot. We are going to cut it out, but we want to put it in a spot that we'll be able to stamp it again. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So we'll place that like so, down here in the corner. Just make sure that that is all the way into the corner, as much into the corner as it can possibly be. And then we are going to take some Alabaster White Pigment Ink, one of my favorite inks that we carry here at Brutus Monroe. And we're going to take our Stampin' Bug, because I really can't stamp without it now. We're just going to stamp this, I'd say probably like 3 times is what we'll need to make sure. And look at how white that Alabaster ink is. If you've never used our Alabaster ink before, now's the time to grab one. So that's 2. Let's just do 3 just for good measure. And then the trick is you do not want to remove this from our Misty, okay? Just make sure you get a really good bit of pressure there. And look at how beautifully that's stamped, okay? So now we're going to pop this out. Make sure everything stays where it's supposed to be, because we are going to need to, you're going to see when it's all said and done how we're going to stamp it again. And now what we're going to do is we're going to hit this with our heat gun just to dry it quite a bit. I know, Melissa, I say that all the time. And as it dries, it gets even brighter. All right, I'd say that's pretty dry. I know, right? Both are very, very white. Very, very white. Okay, so now we're going to go in with all of our fun different pens here, and we're going to do some coloring, okay? So I'm going to start with, let's start with this, the green in the metallics. We're just going to go in and we're just going to color. And it doesn't matter if you go over top of your stamp line. That's not going to make a difference, but look at that shimmer we have now. Do you see that? The producer. You saw me today, Michelle. Did you take a picture? That would be my next question. Did you take a picture? So now we're going to go with the Deco. And again, these are all going to add different levels. Not yet, okay. Of color. So now we'll go in. And I want to say that I did see this technique on one of my besties, Taylor's live the other day. It was so cool that I had to duplicate it. And again, you're just going to go in and you're just going to add your color where you see fit. And we're just having fun, that's all. Add some brighter colors where you think the brighter colors would be. If you think that there would be a darker color, add a darker color. Add in some blues, add in some greens. The whole idea is we are creating, number one, our own ending. And number two, we're creating this beautiful, thanks Denise, this beautiful background. Isn't that fun? And it's so simple. We're just going to keep on coloring. And again, don't worry if you go over top of your stamping, and you'll see why that doesn't matter in a moment here. But I kind of like it when it goes over top of it a little bit. I think it looks really cool. All right. And again, mix up your colors so that you have a very different variation of color while you are coloring in your pieces here. Look at how cool that looks. The name of the bundle is Shining Shimmering Bundle. It should be the very first thing under new products. If not, it might currently be reloading. I do know it looks like a couple of people have found it because it looks like there are a couple that have sold. But it's the very first. It should be the very first thing, but I don't know if I'm not 100% certain if it has 5 left. Okay. Yeah, they, as soon as I posted it earlier, I swear there are some folks, and I just love you, that wait and watch the website to see when new things get put on the website, because sometimes before I even go live, y'all know that something new is there. And I love it. But I 4 left. Oh my goodness. Okay, so not a whole lot left. Thank you, everybody. And also there's another extra special live discount tonight just for being on the live with me. You'll see it on certain products. It's not all products. It's just a little something that I like to do when I'm live, or in last night's case, when Candy's live. All right. So now take a look at that. Now, of course, there are going to be a couple of areas that are covered up. If that bothers you, we're about to fix it. So don't worry. Do not worry yourself. Let me put all my markers away because I just got these today and I love them and I'm going to use them a lot if you are a marker fiend like me. And then I think I'm going to go in with this beautiful glitter one. I'm just going to add in some glitter, like some glitter shadows, just in the areas that are kind of open here, and you'll see what I mean in a second. There's really not a wrong way to do this. Now, do you see how that glitter is like in between? See that? Hello, Miss Rose. Hello. All right. So now what we get to do is we're going to re-stamp this, okay? But first we have to make sure it's very dry. We must make sure that it's dry within an inch of its life. Look at that shimmer. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now let me grab my grid mat. I like to grab a fresh one when I'm embossing. And the way we'll be able to tell if this is completely dry. I don't think the bundles are gone yet. They could be though. Hold on, let me post a link real quick for everybody. This is a good pausing point because I am waiting for that to cool a little bit. But I know there were not a lot of bundles left. There are only 2 left. Let me post that link for you. There you go. There are 2 left. Oh, and I also have a question for all of you while I am testing this. So we're thinking about, oh yeah, that's perfect. We're thinking about at Brutus Monroe doing a new subscription. Yes, which ones? These ones? So by a show of hands, how many of you here love candy? So we are thinking about, and you'll have to all let me know if you think this is a good idea. We're going to place this right back where we had it, okay? Make sure it's really good with the stick and stamp mat. Make sure it's going to stamp in the same place, and it sure will. We're thinking about doing a Scoozies subscription. So it would start probably in June. And every month, you would receive a box. It would be $20 a month is what we're looking at right now, $20 to $25 a month, and you would receive multiple candy samples every month to see if you, so basically it would be a way for you to try a bunch of the candies. What do you think? I mean, I know that I'm going to subscribe. Hello, Polly. I mean, I'm going to subscribe and I work here. But I think that would be a lot of fun to have a Scoozy's Candy subscription. All right, so we are actually going to hit this with some embossing ink as well, because the embossing ink has a little bit more oil in it. Well, it has oil in it, period. I just think it would be so much fun. But I think all of my embossing ink pads might need re-inked. But you get the idea of what we're doing here. We're applying the ink back on top so that we can... Hello, Donna. I think we should be good. So that we can put our detail back onto the stamp. All right. So now we're going to hit this with some Alabaster embossing powder. And we should see all of our detail come back to life. And it did. Look at that. Oh, I love when something works. I love it. I love it. All right, all right, all right. All right, everybody. All right. Because that Scoozy's is really coming together. Did you all see the new stuffed animals that we got in for Scoozy's? I love them. Hello, I just took a picture with Flat Christopher. Oh, you'll have to post it on the fan page, on the Brutus Monroe fan club. All right, so we're going to heat emboss this so it gets very, very white. Yes. Well, it's every day I'm trying a different candy. Every day I'm like, Tracy, can you zero that out as a tester? Because, I mean, I have to test all the candies to make sure they're good, right? I can't be selling you crappy candy. Yes, finally, I've been able to find a way to be in two places at once. All right, so I'm going to zoom in because it's going to be hard to see without zooming in all of the color. But you can see all of that color shining through. And it's so cool. It like almost looks like it's like 3D almost. It's so fun. So fun. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this out because we have big plans. We still have big plans for this card. Are there any bundles left? What is the bundle? Where are we at with Bundle Gate? That's what I guess we'll call it. Oh, don't you just love when a cutting die lines up perfectly? It's one of the greatest things. And that alabaster embossing powder. It's the creme de la... Sold out! My goodness. All right, sorry everybody. That was quick. All right, sending it through the new and improved lawnmower that is so quiet you can barely hear it. It's wonderful. It's amazing what a new lawnmower can do for a person. It is so quiet that you can hardly hear it. I bet you some of the pens are still available, though. Oh, do y'all want to see? I wanted to show you. So this is what those gems, those crystals look like when they're dry. Remember we made this the other day? I'm telling y'all, the Brutus Monroe crystals. I mean, what a time to be alive. All right. I love this release. Wait until you see next month's release. Okay, so now we have this cut out, because remember, this die will cut out this whole thing. First sister of Craftini? What? Crafting. Oh. Did you see? I just had to, like, it's something. Oh my goodness, the new stencil. The laser is incredible. Do you want to see something? Hold on. Let me see if it's still over there. I'm going to show you something that we were prototyping the other day. I don't know if it's still there. It should still be there. So this is a prototype. So this is for all my scrapbookers out there, or like large layout folks, we can now do scrapbook size stencils. So this was a prototype that I did the other day. Isn't this magnificent? So this is scrapbook page size. So it's not a full 12 by 12 because we don't want to do a full 12 by 12 because it would go over the page. But if you have a 12 by 12 piece of paper, like this, look at how it fits on your scrapbook paper. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine how cool this would be on your scrapbook paper? So this is one that I designed the other day because we're already thinking holiday. But we can now do giant stencils. So that's just a prototype that we were working on the other day, but it's really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. Let's continue, shall we? So we are going to, now that we've done all of that work, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut this right in half. Okay, and you're going to see why I did that in a second. So we're going to move that to the side. We're going to grab a piece of my favorite, one of my top 3 favorite papers of all time, which is our gold cardstock. We're going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and we are going to do, oh, we gotta trim this end off just a little bit. So it's going to be a little bit less than that. So I'm going to trim just a tiny bit off of either end, because that wasn't lined up to begin with, but now it's lined up. How do you get the giant stencil to adhere to the page? With pixie spray. With pixie spray. All right, then I'm going to do my favorite technique. I'm going to flip this over. Well, one of my favorite techniques, because we need a fun background. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to score at every mark. And this is going to create a cool textured paper for us. You've seen me do this before. Whoopsies. There we go. Gets a little tricky as you get to the end because you have to you don't have as much wiggle room. And then see how you get that textured background. But we're going to go the other way too, just for good measure. So this is going to create like a checkered background. And try this with any of your metallic papers. I like doing this with the black mirror cardstock. But I mean, try it with whatever you got. Because this is an easy way to almost create what would look like a embossed background. But I wanted to create kind of like a burlap looking background. Okay, because this month's diet, the month is both hours. Oh, don't you love it? I know. Wait until you see next month. Whoops. Well, that's going to look like burlap. That's going to be a string that went haywire. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3. Look at how fun that background is now. And we just did it with a scoreboard. And we sell this scoreboard, I think. It's a nice little mini one. So look at how fun that background is. It was 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're using the die of the month on Tuesday. And I have an extra special live tomorrow with all of you because it's me and you guys. Because the gals are away. So you're stuck with me and Ani. I apologize in advance for the buffoonery that is going to take place, but I have a real good free gift for everybody tomorrow. And we're giving away another big prize. Because it's just me, so nobody can tell me no. Nobody can tell me no. All right, so there's our background. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these two pieces. We're going to add some adhesive. Hold on. Luckily, oh wait, this isn't out. What just happened? Oh, it rolled back on itself. Hold on. That happens from time to time. No, NBD. NBD. Let me just... Nope. We need a refill. Luckily, I have an unlimited supply of this adhesive. Right now would be the time to get more of this adhesive because of the super secret sale that's happening right now. Well, thank you, Polly. Right, the die of the month this month. It's a good one. Oh, and the create your own ending stuff is all done. I can't wait for you all to see those products. You're gonna love them. For all of those classes. Registration is still available if you haven't registered yet. Okay, so we have these two at the top and the bottom that are creating like this beautiful scene, but we need something for here. So I'm thinking we're going to add some of the succulents that we have from the stamp set, from the stamp of the month. I mean, excuse me, what am I trying to say? From the inspiration box. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm going to grab some of my foam from the new foam roll that we all love so much. I mean, at least I do. I use it almost every live. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this in half. Oh, and remember, these are from what we did the other day with the Chroma Mist, the new Chroma Mist. If you have not gotten this foam tape yet, we just restocked it again. This will be our third time that we restocked it, because y'all are really having a lot of fun with it. Okay. So now we can see we have so many beautiful blossoms on the top and the bottom. And then we're just going to put our sentiment right down the center, right? Why not? Make it easy. Okay, so our sentiment we're going to use is let's stick together. What do you think? I think that's simple. I know, isn't it great? And it doesn't gum up your scissors because you can just snip to whatever size you need. I do it all the time. It makes it so simple. So there we have our let's stick together. And it's right in the center. And everything's like coming towards the center. Who tells you no, Mom? Everyone tells me no. Everyone's like, Christopher, are you nuts? You can't give away $1,000 shopping spree? And I say, why can't I? Why can't I? All right, now we need some gems, obviously, duh, clearly. What would this card be without a little razzle-dazzle? Certainly wouldn't be a Christopher Allen card, I can tell you that much. So we're going to add a couple of gems to each of these areas. Let me grab my stabby tool. My stabby tool I have been using quite a bit lately. There's a couple of you that actually just bought the bundle. We have a couple of bundles with the stabby tools, which I love. Because then you get my favorite stabby tool. And you get the new Brutus Monroe gems all in one fell swoop. All right, so now let's add some gems to the top here. And these gems are so sparkly. And what's great is they're kind of hidden until the light hits them, right? Which I love. Okay. Oh, it's not. It's very cool here today in Pittsburgh. Very cool. And I love that our gems have the branding on the side so you can see what they are through the top. Okay, and we're going to call this card Finito. Did someone steal my Raven ink? I think they might have it at Create with them. I would not doubt it. Okay. And there we go. Look at that. Oh, I got a little glue on there. That's okay. So let's look at the cards we've made so far with this release. I sure have been having a lot of fun with this release. This was last week, this was the first week, and then this is this week. And next week, we're going to have a lot of fun. Next week, we are using the die of the month. All right, so let me put these behind me. On our little display. Oh, this one's not going to sit because I have to trim off the bottom here, but that's okay. No big deal. There we go. Now it will sit perfectly. Okay, and the last one. posted mine in the... Oh, perfect. Okay, good, good, good. All right, everyone. So that is it. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate all of you so very much for being with me tonight. I will see you tomorrow for the live, for the regularly scheduled live. I'm really excited about the live tomorrow because I have not done a live packing with you in quite some time, actually, where it's just been me. So be prepared for some really fun antics and fun packing tomorrow. Remember to create something every single day, whether it's simply a memory or your own ending. I love you all so very much. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love every single day. I certainly have a lot of fun with you. And until tomorrow, have a wonderful night, my friends.